Sorry about that, man. I'm back from the phone call, y'all. This
Let
is
me
my
make
daughter.
sure that I have this on vibrate
I'm not putting mine on vibrate.
because I got to practice what I preach.
I'm not putting mine on vibrate.
Okay, continue, please.
Because even though it's supposed to be quiet on the set,
Okay,
we're in the
okay.
hood.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
look. What would you tell the people how to deal with a situation that, whether it's a tragic situation, a death, or something, a impacting life situation? Because most people go into a depressive state, develop a disorder, or just take a long to want somebody just to baby you.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And here you are just getting back to filming, don't want nobody to baby you. You know what I mean? So what would you tell the people how to handle a situation, man? Because obviously you're strong at what you're doing right now. MashaAllah.
First and most important thing is to have faith in the Creator. Not only faith, but when you understand the purpose of life, then you understand that good and bad happens for a reason, and good and bad is not the end of everything. So if something bad happens to you, it's not over. It's not it. It's not hopeless or you helpless in this situation. You still have the faith. You still have to persevere. You still have to understand that this life is not the end of everything. You have
Patience, perseverance, and salat.
and prayer, yeah. So not only that, but you know that there's a hereafter. There's a better life. There's an everlasting life. So you're preparing yourself while you're in this earth for a better everlasting life. So when tragedy happens and it's very hard to deal with, you know that you can't give up. You just can't surrender because the real life, which is in the hereafter, is something that you live for. That's why you're here. Not because you're just here to live and die and that's it.
So in other words, what you're saying that this life is a test
It's a
to
test.
see how you're gonna act and see are you gonna see are we gonna uh, how well we persevere through the trials. Are we gonna come out with a grateful attitude? It's just instead of inheriting a negative attitude and then everything is just all bad while still believing in Allah, but still everything is just all bad. Just coming out with a grateful attitude because we know folks or
I
just
mean,
regular people come out, get into a situation, then everything is all bad for the rest of their life.
yeah, and they get
And
depressed.
showing no gratitude or being grateful.
Yeah, they depressed or they bitter or they just have a bad attitude about life or with other people in general.
So go ahead.
And it reflects, excuse me, it reflects on how they think because the mentality or how you believe and think reflects or controls or influences how you behave. So if you behave wrong, maybe because your
You trying to
concepts,
drop some psychology, huh?
yeah, maybe your concepts are wrong.
And would that be innate or intrinsic
Innate is something that is basically
in you?
in
Of you?
you. Intrinsic, I don't know what that means. I
In,
don't.
see, that's my area.
Okay.
Intrinsic is a natural motivation that you wanna that we have. So in other words, what he's saying is be grateful. Be grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give up.
Being grateful is a natural essence. That's part of the test is to show how grateful we are, how grateful we can be for our situation that Allah gave us. Not the situation that He gave anybody else, but the situation that He gave you. How grateful can you be for that? So what? The car note might be due, the rent might be due, your boyfriend left, your girlfriend left, you should have married him. You know what I'm saying? The people around you tripping. So what? Get over it. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, man. When people just be dating somebody and they go all down and out about that situation, this is gonna be the next video. But I was talking to a
Inshallah.
brother the other day, right? And what I tell him, I said, look, man, if you ain't got no kids with her or you ain't married to him, what you tripping for? That's kind of a hard reality, but it is a reality because you don't want to be caught up in the situation of the deen, of conflict in your deen. But we be putting ourselves through too much stress, unnecessary stress. And to see this cat came all the way, drove on his own all the way out here to come give you what's on his mind, man. That's commendable, man. May Allah reward you and continue to bless your path with success.
Yeah. And to sum everything up, because we have to make this end pretty soon. I mean, I could speak for hours, and
I know you can speak for hours.
and I know you can know that I could speak for hours.
Yeah,
That's what I do sometimes with
we
you.
know.
To sum it all up, you know what doesn't kill you to make you stronger. And thank, thanks, I'm thankful to God for becoming stronger through this whole ordeal that I had to go through, because it was destiny that made me deal with this problem, with this incident.